Hello, namaste. Michael Sands here, and happy to share with you a gentle yoga sequence here on Burn Along. So let's see, we'll begin here first with seating positions. We can either sit on our knees, tops of the ankles, in Thunderbolt, and then separating the knees, and just sliding the yoga brick underneath for a gracious pose. So you have a nice alignment of the spine, your shoulders are rolled back, and deep breath. If this is not comfortable, you're on your knees and your ankles that way, you can also take a yoga brick, maybe a slightly wider one, sit it at the back of the mat, and then seat it on top of the yoga mat, cross the knees, and take the bolsters and place them underneath the knees. You also have a nice vertical spine. So roll our shoulders back, place your fingers in mudra, forefinger and thumb touching, palms on tops of the knees. Just close your eyes. Remember all of the breathing through the nose. Deep inhale and exhale. Take your right hand, place it on your abdomen. Feel the gentle contraction and expansion with each breath. Now raising your arms up to the sky, open your eyes, deep inhale breath, moving the fingers, activating the articulations here. And then lowering the hands out to the side, same thing, moving the fingers, sort of a piano player, one direction, and then the other. Same thing, palms facing up, move the fingers again, strumming them across the keys, upside down, and then the other way. Now reach up to the sky, deep inhale breath, lace the fingers together, place the forefingers in a point, and the thumbs crossed. So you're sort of making an arrow looking upwards. Again, deep inhale breath, lengthen the shoulders in the back, and then on your next exhale, just keep the head in the center, arms as straight as possible, then getting the activation there on the side torso with the exhale breath. When you can, in most of these postures today, try to maintain each posture with the eyes closed, sending the breath to the area being activated, sort of making a passageway for the oxygen to get to the spot that you're attending to with each pose and technique. And then inhale breath, pushing upwards again, lengthening before going to the other side, and then exhale, off to the other side. Head in the center, arms are straight. And then inhale, coming back up to center. Release, drop the fingers here on the elbows. And we're going to do something for the shoulders. So making big circles of the elbows, coming up and around. Inhale, breath. Down and around, exhale. And close your eyes. Send the breath to the area being activated. And then pause and come back around the opposite direction. Down, up, and around. Continue with the shoulders here, so raise your arms up to the sky. Drop your left hand just behind your shoulder, right in the center of the shoulders there. Keep the elbow facing upwards, and then with the opposite hand, capture the elbow, and then just with gravity, maybe a little bit of gentle assistance in the exhale breath, bring that elbow up, or to say the hand, down the back of the spine. Keep the chin raised for a good level breath. Deep belly breathing here. Find that spot where you feel like you're getting something out of it without forcing or straining. And now raise the arms up to the sky again. Lengthening out before going to the other side. Activating the fingers again. This time dropping the right arm, the hand just between the shoulder blades, capturing that elbow, and then just guiding it down the middle of the back with the exhale breath and a bit of gentle assistance. Inhale, raise your arms up to the sky again. Move your fingers. Lengthening out, we'll get ourselves prepared here for a twist. So drop your right hand on your left shoulder, opposite hand, reach it around the back, top of the hand catching the waist, so you have 2 points of contact. Then with the exhale breath, just guiding yourself backwards, or rather your gaze over your back, and just finding a spot that's comfortable again. You can maintain a yogic smile, and you're getting the activation in the lower back and the shoulders. And the next breath will come back around the center. Raise your arms up to the sky again with a deep inhale breath. Moving the fingers again, and this time dropping the left hand on the right shoulder, right hand, wrapping around top of the hand around the waist. And then again, just with the exhale breath, turning your neck, your shoulders, everything just behind you with a gentle twist. And holding here for some breaths. Not holding your breath, just breathing calmly in the same pose. Round, raise your arms up to the sky. With the fingers, and we'll do one more pose here, seated, just for the wrists. So place your fingers out in front of you. You want to bring the thumbs inside, wrap the fingers around. Inhale breath, bringing them in. Then exhale, pushing out. This activates the forearms and the wrists. With the breath, inhale, out, exhale. Try again. Deep inhale breath, lengthen out. And now bring our hands down to our knees here. We'll move the bolsters and we'll lay down flat on the mat. If you have at home a yoga strap, I'm going to look for mine quickly, or a shirt tie or cloth, it can work perfectly for the next sequence here. We'll do here laying on the mat. So just remove the bolsters, wicks, and find ourselves in a seated position, laying down. And then just legs extended. Make sure your heels are on the mat, head's on the mat. And then take your strap, drop it into the middle of the arch of the foot. You want to have the length, just the hands right at the knee. Leg as straight as possible. And then bringing the foot towards you. Just gently. Once you have your legs straight, you're in position there. You feel you're sort of at your maximum point, comfortably. Drop the elbows down to the mat so you can sustain the pose a little bit longer without forcing or straining. Again, any movement, as you're exploring, going a little bit deeper, bringing that quad towards the chest. Do it with the exhale breath. Stay here for a few breaths. And then if you want to go a little bit further with this, well, feel free, or you can stay where you are. It's not a stretching competition. But just rather go with what's comfortable and where you feel you can go with it. So now if you want to go further, roll the hands into the strap, bring the leg closer towards you. And maintain the leg as straight as possible. Now the elbows are lifted off the floor, keeping a flat back and a calm breath. And now we'll release. We'll try to do this at least 5 or 10 breaths. If you're doing this on your own, on each side, get the maximum out of it. So first we'll just bring both knees up to the chest here, rocking side to side for the lower back. And then we'll go now for the other side, opposite side. Capturing the arch of the foot, bringing the hands again to the knee, leg is straight. Drop the elbows down, holding onto the strap, sliding the hands through. Just keep that leg as straight as possible. Stay here for a couple breaths, again getting positioned and comfortable, working into the Activation of the back of the leg. If you feel like you can go for it, you want to, you can go a little bit more, rolling the hands in again, dropping the elbows further, bringing that upper thigh or the quads towards the torso. And don't force or strain. Work with the exhale breath. Each inhale, try to release each tension there in the back of the leg. And the maximum benefit of each pose here. Release. Drop the strap to one side. Lace the fingers across the knees, rocking side to side. From here, we'll go for happy baby. So this is the abductors. You'll capture the toes. Just extend the legs out all the way. Pushing the small of the back down. Holding here for a couple breaths. From here, bring the feet together and just roll forward, back a little bit, forward, and then come up to the balance pose. Continuing with the happy baby here. Legs separated. Don't forget the smile. And if you're not comfortable with the big toes, you can always capture the outsides of the feet. Now bring the legs together. We'll continue to challenge ourselves a little bit today. Capture the outsides of the feet. Straighten the legs and bring the head in towards the knees. Balancing on our center point there. This is optional. If you're not comfortable here, just keep the legs out in front, arms extended. In a boat pose also works the core. Just like this. Exhale, release. Come around the center. Do something for the bit of a twist. So raise the arms up to the sky. Place the right hand here on the knee that's out in front of you. Other legs behind you. Opposite hand behind. And just pushing into the knee and looking back over your shoulder. Good for activating the abdominal area, the digestive system, and lower back. And then we'll do the same thing. Just changing sides. So heel comes in towards the center. Dropping the top of the quad on the foot. Left hand on the knee. Reaching around. And again, casting our gaze backwards as we push against the knee and turn the head back with the exhale breath.